Adverbs can modify adjectives. So let's take a look at an example of that up here on the board. I work in an extremely tall building. So I'm going to draw a circle around the adjective here, and I'm going to draw a box around the adverb here, and I'm going to draw a line under the word that the adjective is modifying. So I work in an extremely tall building. So you could remove the adverb and adjective here, and you could just read the sentence as I work in an building, or I work in a building. So extremely and tall are the modifiers here, because a lot of times, or generally, modifiers can be removed from a sentence and the sentence will still make perfect sense. So extremely and tall are just further describing the building. So tall is an adjective which further describes building. Now extremely is an adverb. The temptation here is to think that extremely is modifying building. Now let's try to remove tall from this sentence and leave extremely in building and see if the sentence makes sense. I work in an extremely building. That doesn't make any sense. That's because extremely is not modifying building. Extremely is modifying tall. I work in an extremely tall building. How tall? Extremely tall, because adverbs answer a question. In this case, the question is how. How tall is the building? So the adverb answers that question, saying that the building is extremely tall. Let's look at another example. He wrote a very concise summary. So again, I'm going to draw a box around the adverb, a circle around the adjective, and I'm going to put a line under the word that the adjective modifies. So we could remove very and concise from this sentence because they're modifiers, and we could read the sentence as he wrote a summary. Now, let's put the adjective and adverb back in the sentence. He wrote a very concise summary. Concise is describing summary. It's modifying it. It's further describing summary. Now here again, you could think that very is an adverb that's modifying summary. But if you take concise out of the sentence and read the sentence without concise in it, it doesn't make sense. See what I mean? He wrote a very summary. That doesn't make any sense. That's because very is not modifying summary. Adverbs cannot modify nouns. They modify adjectives, adverbs, or verbs. So in this case, very is modifying an adjective, which is concise. It's answering the question, how? How concise is the summary? And the adverb is answering that question by saying the summary is very concise.
If you need a study guide, click the book at the bottom of the page. If you want more free test videos, subscribe to us on YouTube. If you just want to keep watching, click the next video.